Hi, I'm Kevin,
And I'm Amanda.
and we are serving up
All that jam.
All That Jam, Quick Hit. Brian Haas on NOLATET.
So the next thing that you have coming up there is something that I have loved so much. It's a Royal Potato, I guess, released the first album or second that you did, NOLATET, which is half of
Royal Potato released both of the albums.
both albums. So that's half of Astral Project with you and Mike Dillon. So half of Astral Project, 2/3 of Punkadelic.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that? And I just love, that's one of my favorite things that I've ever gotten from Royal Potato.
Oh, thank you. Well, they were playing Telluride Jazz Fest as a trio probably, I don't know, my sense of linear time isn't great, but probably 12 years ago. And they had their special guest cancel, and I split time between New Orleans and Santa Fe. And I was in Santa Fe, and I got a weird call. It was going, my phone, it was a number I didn't recognize, and it was, I think, Johnny Vidakovich calling me because his phone had service in the mountains, and they were saying, hey, the festival won't give us our guarantee unless we have a fourth, because this was supposed to be, come on, Birdie.
It's supposed to be a quartet.
This kitty cat is so funny. This festival, I don't know. There was some kind of thing, and I'd already played with them a couple times, and we liked how it went. But they had a trio called Devious, Dylan Vidakovich and Singleton. And I just happened to be in Santa Fe. I got the call, and I drove from Santa Fe up to Telluride Jazz Festival. And it was two shows. It was a late night, and then it was a nice headlining set at the festival the next day. And I already knew a lot of the music, and had been playing with, I've been playing with Mike Dillon since 1997, and started playing with James and Johnny in the early 2000s. And so they knew there was going to be a 9-foot Steinway on stage, and they just called me. I'm still a little unclear why they didn't just tell the festival, hey, we're sorry, we had to, our fourth canceled. We're just going to do it as a trio. But they were kind enough to include me. Those three men are clearly my heroes. And so I drove up and played both of the sets. And then afterwards, we were back in the dressing room after the second set. And I thought it went okay. I thought I could have done better. But Johnny Vidakovich, he talks like this. He's like, hey, Brian, I think we just want to do it as a quartet now. Are you available next week? Hey, Brian, it's like he's a white guy born in New Orleans. And they're called, white people born in New Orleans are called Yats, Y-A-T, Yat, right?
Where you at?
And they're called Yats. So Johnny and Deborah Vidakovich are Yats. They're born here. And they talk like they're from Brooklyn. For some reason, people born in New Orleans, they talk like they're from Brooklyn. Never understood why. But Johnny's goes, hey, Brian, we like it as a quartet. Yeah, why don't we do it next week again? And so Johnny, who's the alpha, he's just the leader in anything that he's in. Johnny asked me to keep doing it, and so we just kept doing it. And it's one of my favorite things I've ever done. It was kind of in a weird period there where Jacob Fred was at a low point. I wasn't playing as much as I needed to. And the timing was just perfect. And I was already renting a place in New Orleans during that time. And it just worked. And, Mikey and Mike Dillon and I have been working on developing this language for a really long time, since 97. And we both considered Johnny and James to be our heroes. And so it was an easy fit. We just started writing music specifically for that quartet. And we have 2 records out with Royal Potato.
If you are enjoying All That Jam, please like and subscribe to our social media channels at All That Jam Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our website, allthatjampod.com. Make sure to sign up for our email list and tune in every week for new episodes.
Also, look for full interviews on our YouTube channel. And remember, stay beautiful, but don't stay underground too long.